And now, a reading from fanfiction.net. Gone but Not Forgotten by the Great Chicken Miasma. He's coming back. Today, I know it, Goombella whispered as she peered over the horizon for him. It had been 10 years, practically a lifetime for a Goomba's age, and he never came back. Hopeful yet forlorn, an adult Goombella sat on the wooden docks of Rogueport, waiting in vain. As much as she didn't want to admit it, she had gotten older. Her beautiful blonde ponytail now lay in gorgeous strands across her forehead. Her locks remained kempt and well-groomed as it flawlessly blew with the sea's breeze. After 10 years, time had begun to catch up with Goombella, changing her looks and features almost completely. Her face now appeared more mature, and she no longer wore her hair in a ponytail. She now had a smooth azure satin wrapped around her neck, in place of her old red scarf. After Mario had left, life in Rogueport became easier to live and adapt to. Crime and violence were low, residents had become friendlier, and everything is perfect. But he never came back. Every day she waited. Every day she hoped. But he never came. Mario promised to come back, but he hadn't been seen in over 10 years. Maybe he only appeared when there was danger or wrong that needed to be right. Since he had defeated the Shadow Queen and quelled the power of the crystal stars, all was as it should be. Like the great hero he was, Mario had done more than enough for the grungy town. "Mommy, what are we waiting for?" a small Goomba asked her. Goombella snapped out of her thoughts and looked at her daughter. "Oh, just a friend of mine," she responded. "Is he going to bring us candy?" another young Goomba asked, gently pulling on Goombella's hair for attention. Goombella smiled. "He might." It was hard to believe, almost impossible at how many things had changed in 10 years. After Goombella had graduated from UGoom as a valedictorian, she often worked with Professor Franklin and other officials as a certified archaeologist for a living. During her expeditions, she came in contact with another Goomba worker, and their acquaintance soon blossomed into a loving relationship. Unfortunately, when her would-be fiancé ran off with another "girlfriend," in quotes, Goombella was left to single-handedly mother her two vibrant daughters, Goomlana and Goomlina. Even though she was constantly busy with 2 mouths to feed, Goombella knew that she wouldn't have had it any better any other way. That was a confusing sentence. Goomlana stood patiently, with his constant scowl of "Can we go home now?" on her face. Her golden brown hair was done up in a ponytail, freely sweeping across the back of her head in an irritated motion. Being the oldest, Goomlana was not only independent and sassy like her mother, but having the authority over her sister made her even more pig-headed. Because of Goombella's persisting line of work, Goomlana was always ready to go off exploring at a moment's notice. She sometimes went off on her own without Goombella's consent, and usually got into more trouble than she could handle. To Goombella, it was almost like watching herself grow up all over again. Along with a few bouncy bangs on her brow, Goomlina had a small braided ponytail of blonde hair traveling down her back, ending with a pink bow. It dangled innocently beneath Goombella's old excavation helmet, which Goomlina wore for good luck and her mother's essence. Goomlina herself was quiet and gentle, often waiting for something to happen before she reacted. She was cautious, but Goombella often worried she was a little too cautious. To make up for her meekness, Goomlina was very poetic and artistically gifted in her abilities. She often asked profound questions and daydreamed when she felt relaxed. Even though she was shy around others, Goomlina's placid nature kept her considerate and easy to become friends with. Goomlana stood up on her feet and peered around an incoming boat, trying to figure out what Goombella was looking for. "Is it a fish?" "I bet it's a fish." "Mom, is it a fish?" "Goomlana, don't do that. You might fall in," Goombella shouted in a panic as she pulled her obstinate daughter back on the dock. Goomlana rolled her eyes. "I wasn't going to fall in, Mom." Goombella glared at her. "You don't know that. If you fall in, you'll drown." Goomlina frowned. "You're waiting for a fish? But Mom, I'm allergic to fish. It gives me a rash." Pushing Goomlana away from the port, Goombella consoled her younger daughter. "Don't worry, it's not a fish." "Then can we go home? I'm getting hungry," the elder simply complained. Goombella sighed, knowing Goomlana was right. It wasn't fair to make them stand around for something they couldn't or didn't want to understand. All right. What do you want?" "Mushroom!" Goomlana shouted, wanting to get her to stay in before anyone else. It doesn't really matter.
Okay,
We
this
could
has been
have
going on for
Hershey's.
5 minutes. This is fucking awful. Just
Indeed.
this
I'm almost done, though.
Oh, God. Fine, finish.
I'm almost done. It doesn't really matter. We could have that if you want, Goomlina whispered, slightly intimidated by Goomlana. Goombella walked off, back towards her house in the western region of Worldport. How about we have something different tonight, like shroom steak, just for a change of pace? Okay, but tomorrow I want mushrooms, Goomlana declared loudly, making sure Goombella heard. Goombella nodded as she watched her daughters walk ahead of her. Sure, Goomlana, whatever you say. Suddenly, hearing a boat's horn in the distance, Goombella eagerly turned back to face the dock. Seeing it wasn't the same boat that Mario had departed in, she sighed, a sad smile on her face. It was possibly evident that Mario would never return to Rockport. But it finally occurred to Goombella that it might have been for the best. Only 2 more paragraphs, okay, dude?
Oh my God, fine.
Somewhere else in the world, there was trouble, anguish, other problems just waiting to be solved. And Mario was the right person to do it. Maybe she would someday run into him on one of her traveling assignments, or, with his fame well known and spread across the nation, hear about him in the news. It didn't matter how she met up with him, just that she would get the chance to see his smiling face again. For Mario was gone, but not forgotten.
Okay, that horrible fanfic that droned on.
Yes, there was no action in it at all. I could read a SpongeBob Slasher fanfic.
That does not exist.
That involves cutting SpongeBob's penis off.
Okay,
that's like the first thing that happens in the fanfic.
That's hilarious. Okay, going in this cave.
Horrible fanfic was horrible.
Yeah, really. Why did we pick that?
I don't know.
What's this
I didn't actually read it before I decided to talk about it, or to actually tell it.
Well, there's a poor decision.
But, the Great Chicken Miasma, you kind of suck.
Whoa. I wouldn't say that. I just said that fanfic had way too much, description.
Action.
Yeah, no action. It was all, not enough description. There wasn't enough description. No, there was way too much description.
Well, the Goomlana and Goomlina thing was pretty weird.
I didn't like that. I forgot to put the volume on, but that was probably good because there was nothing important happening. So this part's pretty awesome. Oh, whoa. Didn't notice that was going to happen. Ah. Yeah. Nah.
Yay for lag.
What? What's going on for you right now?
It's lagging on my end.
Ah. I wowed. It doesn't look like it's that laggy. I had to pause so I could do that. It doesn't really look that laggy from over here, though.
Yeah, but there's kind of lag, too, for the screen share.
Ah, true. An inn coupon. This lets you stay at an inn, because staying at an inn costs money now.
When hasn't staying at an inn costed money, though?
The first game.
Wait, really?
Yeah, it was free.
I did not know that. I used to play that game all the time as a kid. But I never got very far.
You must just be retarded.
Come on, we all know I'm retarded.
Retarded.
I mean, why the hell else would I read a fanfic?
That is so true. Why else would you read a fanfic?
Well, I felt like I should be more involved.
Okay, that's fair enough, but you pick a fanfic?
Whatever. Could be worse.
Yeah. Yeah, that's true. You could be reading that fanfic about how the Holocaust didn't happen.
It was just a series of a bunch of
It speaks like a series of
just
Jewish
happened to be Jews walking into gas chambers, and we accidentally turned them on.
Oh, shut up, Nard. You're such a... Oh, this is a pretty fun part of the game. Mario has a seizure. Yeah, it's hilarious. No, but this guy's cool. I'll take you on.
Game show.
Yep. Pause all pieces. It's Banjo-Kazooie.
Oh, if you try and get a ROM of this working on Dolphin, that puzzle piece effect is really weird.
Really? Whoa. Mm-hmm. What's hidden in this place?
I've tried it before.
A pickle stone. It must be the pickle stone, right, Nard?
Oh, God.
Ooh, that's some funny stuff right there. That question was too easy. Which
What
is Mr.
question?
Softener costs in the Petalburg? Oh, and 1 fire flower. Well, that's 10, right? No? Is it 12? I don't know what... Wait, how much is it? The Marrow Petal... Oh, that's, Croup. Alright, what do we got? We're not done yet, folks. Tell me, where is the Crystal Star? Hooktail's Castle. Ooh, go through a pipe. Oh, there's another one. To have hands?
Ah, damn it.
Koopa Troopas. Stop playing Beautiful Joe.
No. I refuse. I've contributed to this segment enough.
No, you contributed to the segment enough in the worst way possible. So yeah, you passed the quiz by getting 5 out of the 7 questions he asked you correct. And then he has a pipe penis that he extends out of the ground, and that's your way down.
You are so nasty.
I know.
Why would you call it a pipe penis?
Because-
You little pervert.
Because he... Oh god, fuzzies. You can avoid all of these, so I'm going to.
I kind of hate those things. They kind of creep me out a little.
Fuzzies suck. Oh god. Oh
Fuck.
god. Oh god.
Ah, I'm gonna
God.
die.
Oh god. Oh goodness, Henry.
No, we don't mention his name.
Oh, I wasn't even thinking of that. Well, that kind of sucks. Let's not fall asleep, Mario. Okay, you fell asleep, Mario. Fag. 4 turns you're asleep, Goombella? You suck at life. Nice. Damn it! Damn it. Ah.
God! Oh God, I'm gonna die.
I'm going to kill you.
Didn't I enter this battle with full health?
Me?
No, me.
Yes. Super guarding those guys seems really, really hard. But apparently it's not.
Oh, come on.
I might kill you.
You already said that like
I know.
6 times.
I know. So Goombella slept through that entire thing. And we get a Moonstone. Totes My Goat's not a reference to Pokemon. Oh god.
Yeah, seriously, what's up with all these Pokemon ripoffs? I mean, Petalburg, come on.
But no, this was before Ruby though. Was it?
Like,
No, it wasn't actually.
yeah, I was gonna say.
See, I just used a Fire Flower there. Don't really want to deal with him. Some Fire Flower.
I can has cheeseburger.
No.
I need to stop playing this game.
So yeah, we're nearing the end of the segment. Nard has contributed nothing interesting. Oh, hey, there's Dad. Hey, a multi-bounce. That's kind of what I would have liked to have before I did that. So multi-bounce equipped, and we will see you guys next time.